Give you a tour of the inside of the building and just follow me. So inside of here we have the main dining room. It has an official capacity of 278 people. And it's a well-lit space, big fans that circulate air around, lots of windows around the entire perimeter. But one of my favorite things about this space is our reuse of pieces of Woodrick Lodge. And if you look over here at this wall, we have this lumber that's used here was harvested off the walls of Woodrick Lodge. And this corner specifically that we just showed you will be the eventual home of the donor wall. And those who have contributed $1,000 or more will have their name on this space. And that list is very large right now, and we're looking forward to unveiling that in the coming months as we close out the campaign. So it's an awesome way to dedicate and reuse pieces of Woodrick. Over here, this will be the eventual home of the Woodrick Memorial Corner, and we've already added some pieces to it. The classic painting of Ben Woodrick that hung in Woodrick Lodge, painted by Geraldine McKean. That is a painting that was painted from a black and white photo. And then we have another painting by Geraldine, which is a picture of the old building. And eventually we'll have the bronze plaque that hung in Woodrick Lodge honoring Ben, and we'll have about 6 different generations of photos of Woodrick Lodge on this wall that will be framed, and it'll be a nice final touch to not just memorialize Ben Woodrick's contributions to the development of camp in the early days, but also an opportunity to honor the building itself. The building was built in 1872, originally as a loggers hotel, and then they tried to make it a world-class Adirondack retreat, and then we came along in '46 and turned it into a summer camp. So certainly lived a long life, and we're proud of its replacement, which is this grand facility. We're going to take a walk down through here. You'll notice the tables that were all manufactured here locally from Riverside Rustics. Zach Zaire and his crew have done a tremendous job. We have 36 of these tables that will be ultimately in here. We're up to 21, I believe, that have been completed hopefully by the end of the year for this dining hall with full tables. Right now we have it set up to be a COVID-friendly facility because, as we know, we still live in an age of COVID, and we're trying to do our best to stay within guidelines. We don't have a lot of groups that come in right now, but for small weekends like this, with 20 or so people, we make sure that we've got things spread out and people are safe, and we're operating under the guidelines of what we need to. We'll work our way down over here. These doors that enter into the service line, this is a sliding door system, barn door system, also made from the Woodrick wood. Whenever we have small families here with small children that knew Woodrick Lodge, I like to tell them that this wood hung in the dining room, and if you get real close, you can still smell the pancakes in the wood. And sure enough, every group of kids that tries it, they're like, "He's right, I do smell the pancakes." But this wood was literally taken off the walls of Woodrick on August 16th, and we didn't clean it, we didn't strip it down, we didn't really do anything to it. We just stored it and hung it as it was. So it does lend itself to the history, art history, if you will. Before we go into the kitchen area, I want to take you into the next room. So this foyer here, this is a foyer that connects the dining room to the Al and Joan Chapin FFA Chapter Hall. The old building used to have 2 bathrooms that were accessible to the general public. They were both on the back side of the kitchen. This facility has really nice bath facilities, chlorine countertop sinks, stainless steel bowls, and ample stalls for use in the facility. So we're very excited about this, having a facility where kids don't have to cross the road. They can come in here, wash their hands, sanitize, and then proceed to their tables and get ready for their meals. So, and then this space, this is perhaps my favorite space in the whole building. This will forever be known as the Alfred Joan Chapin FFA Chapter Hall. And over here on the wall we have a picture of Al and Joan. Al was a long-time teacher of 30 years at New Berlin Central School. Joan also taught. Both are now passed, and we honored them in this space. Al came to us early in the fundraising and was our first major donor to the project, offering a $100,000 gift, and he wanted to challenge our FFA chapters to match it. Our FFA chapters, many of whom have given $1,000 or more, will be honored in this space with their names engraved in a piece of woodrick wood and hung around the perimeter of the walls. So when your FFA chapter gets to come back, if you're one of our teachers watching today, you'll be able to come to this room and see your part physically in building this structure. We did bring the roof back, and he went up for a spa treatment this past winter, and was completely remounted and shined up, new eyeballs put in, and he's in good shape and ready to service. This space will be used for a multi-purpose space. Summertime, we anticipate our advisors will dine here. It'll also be used for arts and crafts and some other indoor programs that need indoor space. Over here in the cove, there's a little wet bar area that will become our coffee cove for our staff and advisors. So every morning, our staff and advisors can come in, get their coffee, and then retreat to the porch out here and take in the view of Long Pond. So if you look out here, we've gotten a delivery of our Adirondack chairs now, and all of these chairs were sponsored by donors. So eventually the plate order has been placed, and eventually we'll have names of all the donors that have given to this project. And if you follow me this way, you'll see more of these chairs on this side, and then scan across over to the commons area, and that's kind of a view of what the building looks like. We have 192 feet of covered porch, and so it's just going to be a great space where people can lend themselves to enjoying. So this bench was actually made by Spencer and Judy Gridley, and what's unique about this bench is it's made of all material that was either harvested from woodrick or was produced here at camp. So the arms are the actual siding off woodrick, and the white lumber here actually was harvested from the benches that used to sit on woodrick actually, Al helped to build those benches back in the early 90s. And then the backs, of course, are more of that dining hall wood that hung in the Woodruff Lodge dining hall. So it's a nice little piece that's been added to this room. And then we have an FFA quilt, which was made by a retired superintendent of View River Central School, Louise Smithling. Myself and a whole bunch of people bought this at an auction, and with the intent of donating it back to Oswegatchie. And it really sets this FFA chapter hall out and really adds to the dimension of it. So we're very proud of that as well. We're almost done. I'll thank you for joining us on this little extended tour. I'd like to point out the screened-in area of the building. This is a nice spot that just where kids and advisors and staff can hang out. All these tables and chairs were also donated. What's nice about this environment is with the screened-in concept, we're able to open up all the doors and windows going into the dining room, which will allow for air to flow off the lake and through the building during the summer months and keep this space nice and comfortable. So we're really looking forward to seeing this filled with our kids and seeing how well that works. And then we'll take a walk into the service line. So as our kids, you'll have to excuse the line. We just finished our breakfast for our volunteers, but this service line will be used for our FFA members. They'll come in these doors on the sides, go down to the service line, trade their food, and then head out down to the center aisle. So they'll be able to get their meals in a expedient method, and then out these doors and out to where their table will be. And then this room here, this is a beverage room. And right now we set up for morning beverages, coffee and juice for our volunteers that are here. This cooler will be a milk cooler. We'll have pitcher storage and a cold water faucet. And this counter at summertime will be just full of vats of bug juice for the waiters to help themselves too. So hydration will never be a problem at Oswegatchie ever again. Now we're going to go back to where the magic happens. Hopefully our connection stays good. This is the cook line, fully handled system. We're preparing our lunch for our volunteers right now, and so we were able to recycle 3 pieces of equipment from this old kitchen, and we have 3 new pieces of equipment. So Robin is making a lunch for our volunteers to be served after the race, and then we'll, it's just a great facility. Over here we have a walk-in cooler and walk-in freezer. And then this area here is a dry goods storage area for the dry goods that come off a Cisco truck. Delivery door, double delivery door on the end there, and kitchen staff bathroom and a kitchen office, which is currently, after 32 years of working here, I treated myself to my own office that I reside out of now. So this is where I get to focus my effort. And then we'll walk down the cold service area of the kitchen, place for washing vegetables and preparing cold foods, brand new mixer, beautiful machine. We've got a utility area, utility room, washer, dryer, big mop sink, storage, and then our water room. The water system is in there and is fully operational. And then this room is a bit loud. This is the mechanical room, air handling unit, complete with the filters that are necessary for building health today. We got backup furnaces. This heats the building with a radiant core system. 600 amps of power coming into the building to power it. And then a communication slot for when we have proper internet, we'll be able to wire and provide access to groups that need it in the future. That's not to say that we will provide access to kids, because we still firmly believe that camp is not a place for internet for children. So, but for the adults that need it occasionally, it's okay. Oh, and then this room here, this is the dish room, and this hallway leads to the dish return, and our waiters will be able to bring their dishes, buckets and dishes down this hallway and return. So, just about done with the tour, but we'll land back out here on the patio. Show you a picture of the duck dumper for today. Here to the patio. There we're back. So again, thank you for joining us on this tour and being a part of it. To those of you who have contributed, we greatly appreciate your support, whether it's by buying a duck, by making a donation, charitable gift, whatever it's been. I've said it many, many times. I'll say it again to conclude this presentation. The Oswegatchie magic happens because people. And to all the people out there that support Oswegatchie and endear this place as a part of themselves, we appreciate it. We thank you for your support and look forward to a day when we can all gather around a fire pit here at Oswegatchie and celebrate. So thank you for your support. Have a great day, and we'll be back in touch with the results of the race.